Welcome back to the Richard Sherman podcast. You know what day it is. It's that wonderful day, TNF. You can catch us this week, 7 p.m. Eastern, San Francisco 49ers versus the New York Giants. I can't wait to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think the San Francisco 49ers defense is a little, they're kind of pissed off. They didn't get a lot of sacks last week. They only got one sack from All-Pro Fred Warner. They didn't play the game they wanted to against the Rams, and kudos to Matt Stafford, Sean McVay, and the Rams. They did a really great job playing effective, using the talent they got. Offensively and defensively, they made plays. Didn't allow Brock Purdy to throw a touchdown for the first time in his career, even though he's still undefeated. So I think Kyle Shanahan and Steve Wilks are looking to make a statement this week, both defensively and offensively. I can't wait to see it. The Giants, I don't really know what to make of them. They got blown out in the first week, 41-0 versus the Dallas Cowboys. And then they were getting blown out by the Arizona Cardinals, who nobody, Josh Dobbs, nobody expecting a lot from. And then they run all the way back. Daniel Jones running it, throwing it. They're making big plays all over the field to the tune of 31 unanswered points to come back and win that ball game. So I really don't know what to make of them, but it's going to be an exciting game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited that we get to be there in the flesh, in person. My favorite thing about TNF is that I'm in person on the field. I smell the stadium, the grass, get to interact with the fans, get to interact with the players, my old teammates, my old coaches. It's going to be a fun environment. I can't wait to be there. But until then, we got a special guest, one of the best corners in the National Football League, and All-Pro A.J. Terrell with the undefeated Atlanta Falcons. Stay tuned. He'll be on with us next.
Football is back in full swing with another week of epic games. And who's got you covered on action for every single one of them? DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers can bet $5 on football and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Nobody's missing out on the action this season. All DraftKings customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every game day this September. Get in on the NFL Week 2 action with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the app now and use code Richard to sign up. New customers can bet just $5 and take home $200 in bonus bets instantly. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Richard. The crown is yours.
Welcome back to the Richard Sherman podcast. We got one of the best corners in the National Football League, A.J. Terrell, having a great start to the season. Y'all 2-0. How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. We had this tough little couple years starting off the season, but we know we're on the right track right now. Just trying to keep stacking days.
So what's going right for you guys? Obviously you got a new running back, Bijan Robinson, who's looking fantastic. Got the weapons on the offense, but defensively, y'all playing really well as well.
Yeah, it's really what started off in camp. I feel like we built the chemistry fast with all the new faces that we got on defense. Just whatever we went through in film room all the way up, leading through camp, just building that chemistry and just getting everything, all the details and everything down to play fast. That's just what we've been doing.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's about. It's about trust, and usually it's about continuity. Usually it's about the same guys playing together over and over and over, but y'all got new guys, and y'all were able to bring it together. Y'all have been able to bring it together pretty fast. What have y'all been doing to kind of build that chemistry?
Just bonding. I feel like we've been just watching film, extra film, getting the whole defense together. We've been doing stuff outside of the meeting rooms, going, trying to get together and do defensive things, going out to eat, anything to just, watch a Thursday night game or anything like that. Just trying to, pick each other's head, just stay around, stay in the loop. And just like I said, just keep continuing building that chemistry.
You had some great plays during the Green Bay game, but you had that breakup on Wicks, and you just be so nonchalant about it. Just be like, just another day.
Yeah, you know how it is, that corner. We just, it'd be some days on that island where you don't get tried, but, you just always got to stay alert. And that play right there, of course, you just reading his eyes or whatever and just, relax and make a play on the ball.
Yeah, I love it. And you saw it on that last drive, like they needed to have it. You know what I mean? Y'all had to get the stop. I mean, the last 3 drives was 3 and out, then 4 and out, and they threw the ball 4 straight times. And Love seems like a pretty good quarterback. What did you think of him?
Yeah, he definitely a great quarterback or a good quarterback up and coming for sure. You know, I trained with Jordan Love throughout the combine process. We were there together and all that. So I'm not surprised on how he performed out there. I expected exactly what he did. You know, we stood tall in the fourth quarter. Then we gave up about like 9 yards. Like you said, we were getting on and off the field, just giving our offense a chance to go down there and put points on the board to come up with a W.
That's what great defense is. Great defense is you just can't worry about what's going on the other side. You just got to keep giving them mops, and that's what y'all was doing.
Yep. That's what we were doing. Everybody doing they want to live.
I think people are starting to notice. I mean, y'all had a talented team. Y'all had a talented receiving core. Y'all got a talented defense now, and y'all making big plays, and that was a huge win for y'all team. But it's crazy because you from Atlanta. You went to high school in Atlanta. I can't say you're from Atlanta. You know, you can say where you're from, wherever you want to be. But how excited and how surprised were you when the Falcons took you with the 16th pick?
It's crazy, for real. I didn't expect it. You know what I mean? I was more so leaning toward a different team, probably like the Raiders or something like that. But you know, they came and scooped me up, and it was a surreal moment. You know, it was during COVID, so I was at the crib with all the family. You know, all the friends and family that I mostly have in Atlanta is Falcon fans, so the party was crazy. Yeah, it jump was crazy. It was lit. So glad to be here. And you already know I'm trying to stick it out.
Yeah, I can't imagine getting drafted to the hometown team, being at the crib. It was lit that day, boy.
Lit. Long night.
Yeah, I can't imagine. That's a great night, baby. That's a great night. So you've been part of a lot of great teams, especially at Clemson. Y'all had some really, really good teams, really talented teams. Tell me how that experience in playing and all those big games y'all played in helped you prepare you for the league, because you came in right away strapping.
Yeah.
And obviously you played in that game, that national championship against Jefferson and Chase and all them boys.
Yeah, it's just when I was there at Clemson, we played in all the big games. You know, I was there for 3 years and we went to the playoffs all 3 years. So, you know, I was in the big games. I'm used to winning. So just being in that addition to the Falcons, just having that winning mindset, and just trying to come out here and help change the whole franchise and everything around, getting guys in there that just want to win games and compete at the highest level. That's just what I'm here to do.
Yeah, you changing the culture. You changing the culture, and that's why they got you some help. They got you some other guys who like-minded.
Right. Yep. Need that. Everybody love that.
What's your mindset now? Because you ain't a young dude in the league no more. You got your respect. You seeing. So is it more like a leadership role? You like, man, hey, we got to win now, and you obviously taking it upon yourself to make sure the defense is together, make sure the defense is going out to meals together, watch the Thursday games together. What triggered that mindset? Because you sound like a soft-spoken dude, and everything I've heard about you, a soft-spoken dude. But when you want to win, you got to get out your comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah, got to. I feel like for me personally, it's consistency. You know, just on the field. I'm not too much of a rah-rah guy off the field, you know, and on the field like that. But you know, I you know how corner is. If you gotta get in that mode, you get in that mode. And you know, I just do my part. But just having the guys around, just them, you know, trusting in me, doing my job out there on the field, and you know, holding myself accountable, and having help from each level of the defense, from the D-line, the linebacker, and the secondary. Adding Jesse and Okuda and a few people that we added is just huge. And everybody on the same page. We all want to win now, and we know what our goal is and our objective is this year, and it's getting to the playoffs and doing more and going to the Super Bowl eventually.
Who's the dude you closest with on the team right now?
Ooh, see, our whole defense done changed for real. It ain't nobody in particular. I'm close with Grady. A lot of people are not really close with their D linemen, but I feel like I'm pretty close with Grady. And then the secondary, of course, you know, we all tight. Secondary gonna hold it down regardless.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got a lot of your Clemson brothers in the league right now. Any of them you still close with? Or you still connected to? You still talk to?
We check in here and there. You know, anytime we play each other, you know, upcoming week or anything like that, we'll tap in. But you know, we all keep a close bond. You know, me, Isaiah Simmons, Travis, T, got Trevor in a couple weeks in London. So, you know, we always tap back in a little bit.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a fun game in London. I think that's gonna be a real good one. Well, you got a real vet on your team now with Calais Campbell. What has he brought to that team? And the D line, he don't talk very much, but when he do, he gonna talk.
Yeah, all the time. Listen, this man sit right next to me. My locker right here. He is right here. Like we can cross feet and hit each other. Like
yeah,
he like like you said, a dad, a player, and a coach all in one. Like he out there. He gonna give you game on and off the field. He gonna be about his business. He gonna make sure everybody head on straight. And he done been there. He done seen the good, the bad, the ugly. Like he done seen it all. So he's a good asset to have a part of the team. And he gonna do his job and hold everything down.
Has there ever been a time you've been injured in an accident, and not only were you in physical pain, but there were stress, headaches, and problems that followed? Do you wish you had hired an attorney? If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Playing corner in the NFL is hard. Submitting an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is easy. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm with over 100 offices nationwide and more than 800 lawyers. With over $15 billion recovered for over 300,000 clients, Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. Morgan & Morgan has been fighting for the people for over 35 years. Submitting an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is so easy. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless you win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/Sherman or dial #law. That's #529 from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/Sherman or #law. That's #529 from your cell phone. This is a paid advertisement. Well, tell me about the receivers y'all got. Well, receiver/tight end, because Pitts is a tight end, but he played receiver, and you got to strap him sometimes. Him and Drake London, two of the tallest big receivers in the league. How is it going against them in practice all the time, and how do they make you better and you make them better?
It's good. It's a challenge, like you said. We got big body all around the field. It just help you stay, physical at the line, being firm. And we got some quick guys in there too with Scotty Miller.
Yeah.
Sometimes I line up with him or whatever, but people that give you the sauce at the line and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been going against Drake a lot, primarily in practice, and we just getting better week in, week out. I actually been seeing a lot of improvement from him since last year when he first came in. As the season went on, he was getting better, finding his way. I'm just giving him the best version of myself every day in practice, and he is too. So, we just making each other better on and off the field.
Y'all really got some quality players in that secondary. Jeff, starting to come into his own last year.
Yeah.
He was playing really well this year. Jesse Bates, always been a big-time player. Tell me what they brought to the secondary and any kind of like wisdom or advice or just poise on the field that they brought that you've noticed.
Yeah, for Jeff, I'll just say it's a fresh start for him. We both young and hungry right now. We got a lot of guys in the secondary that's hungry, that want to make plays. And then you got Jesse. He's been making plays. I've been to the Super Bowl recently, and he more of a vet leader. And then he done got the check or whatever. So he holding his own. Everybody just coming apart. Me and Jeff holding down the DBs with Trey Flowers and everybody else. And added Jesse done help with Jalen Hawkins and Richie Grant. Just helping us move faster, seeing things quicker on the field to make plays on.
You're on the All-Pro team in 21, but I would say you underrated because it's just been because y'all team ain't been, they ain't been in the spotlight as much, but it ain't affected your performance. You've still been out there strapping. Tell me, is there anybody you watch from the past or watch now that's either you measure yourself against or you just kind of get tips and stuff from their game?
That question common, but I just say I'm more of a sponge to every corner in the game. I just look at everybody's game. I can name a lot right now, from Stephon Gilmore to Ramsey to Jair and Denzel Ward, just a few people. But I just pick off for everybody's game. Playing corner is an art, and we both do that. So just going out there, being competitive, being confident, It's how you get that 1% better each week.
Playing corner, and I sit there on Undisputed arguing with them receivers all the time because corner is the hardest position on the dang field.
I don't watch. I don't see. I know.
Like, how they even argue that?
They don't know. I don't know how they argue. It's crazy. Got the hardest job on the field.
Hardest job on the field. You gotta cover them boys. You gotta tackle. You gotta get them in space. Get them to the ground. Like you don't know where they're going.
Easy assignment. You know, man coverage, cover three, but hard job. Period. I don't care what they want to talk about. It's a hard job.
Right, it's a hard job to do. And they sitting there talking about, y'all get to go off the field. When y'all tired and y'all done ran 5 go routes, y'all get the time to hear it.
Exactly. We down there all 70.
All 70.
Overtime, whatever it is, we out there.
We out there. When y'all get a water break, we still out there.
We out there. Come on back.
What made you want to play corner?
I don't know. God. It's just God-given ability, just going out there doing our job. So it ain't really no way around it. It's just, God-given ability.
So in your time in the league, you faced a lot of receivers. Who are the 5 toughest that you done gone against so far?
I don't win against a lot, man. No order, but I say Mike Evans. Come on, that I win against Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm.
Coop. I can only give you 3 right now.
I ain't mad at that. That. Them 3 are the toughest.
Right.
I mean, you faced Jefferson and Jamar in college, so
right. I faced in college. So.
Yeah, you one of the few that faced them before everybody knew. What do you think? Could you see them being what they are now when you faced them in that national title game?
Yeah, they both was it's very explosive in the offense. Of course, coming out of college, a lot of people don't really see the NFL type talent until they get there.
Mm-hmm.
But they like if you go back and look at the film, they've been doing what they were doing in college, and it shows every Sunday. So yeah, I was one of the first few of the guys that got to face both of them. They've been standing tall in the paint for sure.
No question. Well, this league got a lot of great corners, yourself included, but there's a lot of guys playing at a high level and older guys. How long you want to play? Because there's some vets out there who've been playing for a long time at a high level. Gilmore, Slay, Xavier out there. You trying to play 10, 15 years?
Exactly. That's my goal. That's that's the big picture. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm trying to be one of the best in the league and follow behind the greats.
As you should. How you taking care of your body? I mean, I don't know how you did it in college, but in this league playing this position, you better take care of them legs.
In college, I never was in the training room. At young body, I was never in there. I ain't never missed a game. And you know how the body is when it's young. Mm-hmm. But now just going into the league, I'm picking everybody's head, just trying to find ways to get that edge because, the body do shut down. And I've been staying on top of it for sure, having all the right people around me.
So being at the crib, it got its own set of obstacles. I know it was exciting at first, but I know you getting a few headaches, more headaches than you probably would get otherwise with people who ask you for the game, tickets to the games, and, hey, can I come over? Can I come hang out? Like, what you doing to protect yourself?
I'm chilling. Listen, my circle already really small, so like I don't really be having too much family and friends, bothering me in particular. They go to my parents to get through to me, but I get as many tickets as I want for the family. I don't need nobody telling me what to do. So, I usually do. I look out for everybody. You tight, close, I look out, give you a ticket, whatever, come to the game.
You still connected to your high school coach, or is it a different dude at the high school now?
No, we connected. We don't talk as much, but we definitely connected. Like, he called, I answered. I done went down there and talked to the guys a few times. I've only been in the league going on 4 years. So out of the 4 years, I done been there at least. I done been there every year, but my little brother just went to Clemson. So I was there the past 3 years watching him play and talking to the guys and giving back.
He playing corner too?
Yeah, he at corner right now. Yeah.
It got to be. He just got to follow your footsteps, baby.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
Is he nice?
He's nice, for sure. Nice.
I love it. Well, I know it's your off day. I don't want to take up too much of your time. If you got any questions for me, feel free to ask. If not, Sure, I'm going to let you go and enjoy the rest of your day.
I respect you. You know that.
Appreciate that. I appreciate that. I respect you, and I'm a fan of your game. I can't wait to see you continue to play well and get your payday. They giving $20 million in the corners. Go get you 25, baby.
On the floor.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Respect and love. Good luck this week.
Sir, thank you.